Welcome back, everybody. This is part 3 of my series, Where Does Money Reside? I've been talking about where does money reside for a very long time now, and you really need to listen to this third episode. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly click the subscribe button now. If you like and you've been awesomely inspired by this series, please kindly share with others. All right, today we'll be talking about the third part of my series, Where Does Money Reside? A whole lot of people are suffering from this disease of lack of money, and the problem really is not that they lack money, but probably they do not know where money resides. And today I want to talk on 2 powerful things that will help you. And number 1 is, where really does money reside? Number 1 thing I'll be talking about today is that money resides in assets. Money does not reside in liabilities. Do you know that most people, what they have is liabilities? You are getting a car. Do you need a car yet? You are going for parties because your friends are going for parties. You are buying the house. Do you need the house yet? A lot of people, what we have in our houses, what we acquire, what we purchase, they are called liabilities. You are changing your wardrobe, changing your clothes. Do you need them yet? They are all liabilities. A whole lot of people, what we have is liabilities. And that is why a whole lot of us, we are always broke. Money resides in assets. Money does not reside in you acquiring liabilities. The phone you are using, is that phone needed yet? You purchased a phone just a year ago. You are changing it now. Is that phone needed yet? If that phone is not producing money that would enrich you, that is going to return to, giving you returns, do you need it yet? A whole lot of us, what we acquire, what we purchase, they are liabilities. They are not assets. And then you need to understand the difference between asset and liabilities. That money resides in asset and not liabilities. Instead of purchasing the human hair that is worth buying a land, don't you think that is liability? A whole lot of ladies, what they acquire, what they use in dressing up in a whole day is enough to purchase a land. And do you know that you purchasing a land is an asset? It's an asset that can give you returns. But then you decide to purchase human hair, you decide to buy a whole lot of makeup, trying to impress people that do not care about you. You are trying to impress people that are not thinking about you. Use that money to purchase an asset. Use that money to purchase a car that would work for you, bring returns for you every day, rather than you using that money to purchase car to impress people that don't care about you. Invest in assets rather than liabilities. You purchased a good phone. Is that phone needed? Is it bringing returns to you? Or that phone is just for fancy, for people to know that you have a good phone, for people to know that you have money? Your bank balance is empty, but you're trying to impress people with your liabilities. Your clothes you put on, you are trying to impress people. They are all liabilities. Do you know that some people, they have this disease when they get salary? The first thing they are thinking about is, okay, I want to buy this wristwatch. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. These are liabilities. They only drain you. So invest in assets rather than liabilities. Somebody said something I love so much. He said, money is a good servant, but money is a bad master. Now, if you do not learn to control money, money is a terrible master. Money will control you. You will purchase things that you don't need. So if you see a whole lot of people who are broke, go and check it. They do not know how to control money. And that is why you see a whole lot of footballers who used to be wealthy when they were playing. When they finished playing or they retired, you just discover that they are bankrupt or they go broke. Why? They've been trying to impress people. You see a whole lot of musicians, rappers and all of these guys who are like celebrities when they were in their prime. They were having a whole lot of money, but once they retired or stopped singing, they became bankrupt. It was because they do not understand how to acquire assets. What they were acquiring was all were liabilities. Today my message to you is learn to know what to use your money for. Don't purchase the things you don't need. Rather, purchase assets. Go for assets. Go for assets and stop acquiring liabilities. Liabilities would only liabilitalize your life. but assets will only accelerate your life. This is what I have for you today in my third episode of Where Really Does Money Reside? Money resides in assets. Money do not reside in liabilities. I hope that you've been inspired by this. Please, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, kindly click the subscribe button, and I will be seeing you in the next episode. Until then, my name is Tosin Godwin.